talk to God when I need a favor. And I only pray when I ain't got a prayer. So who the hell am I to expect a savior? Oh, if I only talk to God when I need a favor. God, I need a favor. I know amazing grace, but I ain't been living them words.
You're in enough.
Whew.
You're there.
Chair's cold.
Merry Christmas, you mother... Oh, hold on, I can't say that. We just talked about this. Merry Christmas, you filthy animals, and welcome back to another episode of Shots with Spots. I'm sure you can tell by now that it is the season of Christmas.
Woohoo!
Right. We wish you guys a Merry Christmas and a Happy Holidays. Make sure you spend as much quality time with your families as possible.
Amen.
Amen. Speaking of Christmas,
Okay.
I want to kind of start this off. We're going to take a shot first. I feel like we always have to start, do a shot and then a topic. I was just jumping the gun because I was already talking about Christmas. Let's just get a shot first.
We got new little shot glasses.
Oh, yeah, we got new Christmas shot glasses. I got this one. I don't know if you can see, but it says Jingle Juice.
Mine says elf-sized, because I am.
She's my little personal elf. Now, with these ones being tall glasses, you're doing half. Okay, I was going to say, are you going to fill the whole glass?
All
All right, wait, let's test our shot measurements to see if we, feel the same.
Come on.
Put them next to each other. Oh, hey, wait.
Yeah.
No, it's a little off. I don't know if you guys can see out there. It's a little off. I don't know if it's the table or not, but they're pretty similar. Oh, wrong one.
Where are you going?
I don't know whose shot I was taking. I'm gonna try to go my first 5 without a chaser. The thing is, I don't think I need one because when we're out, I don't take a chaser. I just
need a chaser for the taste.
It's almost just like to clear your palates.
Yeah.
Or whatever.
To wash it all down.
Yeah. That's how I feel because I don't if we're out at a club or a bar. Now I don't know if that's just me not trying not to be a pussy in front of the world. So I don't take a chaser because sometimes they hit me hard.
Also at the same time, I feel like it's also I get mixed drinks and
yeah.
I feel like you kind of mix yours.
Well, so I usually
depending where we're at.
Yeah, typically I start off with a shot and then I'll get whatever shot I just had, I'll get that with Sprite. I'll do Jameson and Sprite pretty much.
But the Sprite's in it.
Right.
I feel like that helps.
Yeah, it definitely does. All right, let's cheers. Ooh. Maybe I lied. Now, the first one always goes down a little rough. Like I was saying, with the topic of Christmas, I wanted to talk about something that a lot of you parents out there probably know about. It's this little fucking thing that they call Elf on the Shelf.
Yeah.
Now, you were talking about being elf-sized, so that, it popped up right in my head. Elf on the Shelf.
Okay.
Speaking of that little fucker, we have one of those right here.
He joined us today. We have a special guest.
Yes, we got a special guest in the house today. His name is Smackers the Elf. He comes every year. Is it December 1st or...
Ours comes December 1st.
Because some people do Thanksgiving. I've seen that. So what time of year does your elf arrive at your house? Ours is December 1st. He comes, he drops off the advent calendars for our children and our dog. Well, she's a fur child. Yeah, so I figured he comes December 1st. That's when we do the countdown. This little guy, he causes a lot of chaos in his house. I thought these things were supposed to be doing nice things for your kids. But so far this year, I think the worst thing that he's done is he strung the... Well, you were here.
He TP'd our tree.
We freaking did it. He threw toilet paper around our whole tree and yeah. By the way, this is not a children's channel.
Oh, now you want to say that?
So don't watch this with kids around or put your earbuds on so they can't hear what you're saying. Comment down below and let us know some of the places where your elf is hid or what kind of chaotic things he's done. Me and our son actually made a music video based on the Elf on the Shelf. So I will also try to post a link to that as well. That is on our family channel that we talk about from time to time, Dad Fun. So make sure you check that out.
Bam.
Margera.
What?
What?
What is a Margera?
Bam Margera. He's a skateboarder guy. Never seen the show Viva La Bam? Yo, Viva La Bam! I think we talked about it before. Yes, we have. We've talked about it before. And you did the same reaction. I swear, if I can go Go find it. I'm putting it on this episode.
I live under a rock.
You never watched that show? I don't even know who you are anymore. So, another thing about Christmas. This is a Christmas episode, so we're going to start, we're going to talk about Christmas a little bit. One thing for me, I'm going to speak for myself, and it might be different for you. We both used to work retail at this time, like, you know what I mean?
Yes.
Christmas. We worked retail for maybe 5. For me, it was at least 7 years out of my life. You worked it a little bit longer because you worked at Toys R Us before you came to Delaware.
Yeah.
So, do you miss it? I know you got two sides of it, I'm pretty sure.
I do. Overall, yes. Just being able to see the joy in the parents, like
looking for this item.
Yeah, and then they finally find it, or
seeing
helping them, like grandparents helping guide what to get their grandchild. Overall, it is a fun, good time of year. As an individual, you have to remember how to keep your mindset. You have to keep the positivity, the fun.
Yeah, you got to keep the magic alive.
You can't let stuff get to you.
Right. Well, for me, I'll talk about the other side of it. Yes, just seeing the joy on people's faces. Yours was kind of different because you just worked at a toy store, strictly toys. So you saw, yeah, but it was children based.
Yeah.
To where you got to see the kids come up with their parents. Oh, I want this. I want that for Christmas. Oh, I'm gonna ask Santa to get this. So you see the joyfulness, the happiness. But me, I worked at Target. I'm not saying it's different. I'm not comparing the two, but at Target we did, we have everything.
Yeah.
From the vacuums to the blankets, the toys, the dogs.
We didn't start with vacuums.
Yeah, no. But the bad side of it is you do deal with a lot of, I ain't even going to say Grinches or Scrooges during this time of year, but there's people that feel entitled sometimes.
Yes.
But
then you also have
they're grumpy. They want things to go their way, and it's just like, it's so busy, especially Black Friday. We haven't worked Black Friday in forever, and I'm happy we haven't, because that's working overnights, going in at 3 a.m. sometimes, you know what I mean? And
but
you're
years
busy.
Later, it's been 5 years easily we've been out. Policies have changed. COVID definitely changed everything to where a lot more stuff is done through online. There's not really much done through the stores anymore.
Yeah, I was gonna bring up because I've recently seen so you know how over the years you see these videos of
people
thousands of people in Walmart yanking a 50-inch TV fighting over it. I feel like, kind of like you said, after COVID hit and all of that was shut down, I feel like this year I didn't hear any bad stories about Black Friday.
Yeah.
It doesn't faze me anymore. Like I said, I think more so because we both are out of retail and we don't think about it.
But we do know people that still do work the retail, and the people that still do work retail from up above, I feel like they're having issues because
corporate people?
Yeah, because they'll send down, oh, you can't decorate. Oh, you can't wear your holiday festive stuff because you don't want to offend that one person. But those hundreds of people that look forward to the stores being decorated,
it bums
people
them out.
Dressed up. But that one person that you offended because either they don't celebrate Christmas or whatever the case may be, that ruined it for hundreds of people.
Yeah, because you see it's less and less every year. Nobody's decorating because you get somebody that, oh, I don't believe in Christmas. I don't believe in, what it stands for and stuff like that. This is 100% off topic of Christmas, but that's the whole the Redskins thing. Remember they made a big deal. They made a huge deal saying it was offensive to Indians, and that's the whole reason they changed the name. But now there's
petition,
a petition from some Native American group stating that symbol that used to be on their helmets and stuff, that was their chief. That was a real Indian. It wasn't they weren't mocking the Indians or putting them down. And now they're trying to get a petition to get that name back. But with Christmas, it's you say one thing wrong, and it just it takes one person to ruin it for everybody.
We are Christians. We go to church. You good over there, homie?
What's wrong? I'm Spider-Man.
But anyway, we are Christians. We do go to church. We remind ourselves and our children and people around us, it's not all about the gifts.
Yeah.
We do have to remember.
This sounds corny, but the reason for the season.
Yeah.
That's what people always say.
Even though Jesus technically wasn't born in December 25th is not his actual birthday.
Yeah.
but that is what everything is based off of.
All right, are you taking another shot with me? Jingle juice.
Look, since I'm elf size, this hits me twice as hard as it does you.
Yeah, well, mine actually got higher than it did last time. My poor hand is strong. So I gotta come clean about something.
Why would you say that when I'm pouring? I, like, dribbled.
So did I when I came clean. It has nothing to do with us at all,
Oh.
but it just made me think about it because, like, we kind of talked about Target.
Yes.
And I worked at Target for, what, a good 5 years?
Yeah.
And I was always, like, no matter where I've been in school, my jobs, I'm always kind of like the funny guy, the comedian. Like, I got, like, one-liners, you know, I do pranks and stuff like that. So the reason I say coming clean for this, because nobody knows. Everyone still thinks that it really happened, and they don't know that it was a prank. So 1 year...
Do I know about this?
I might have told you about it, but 1 year at Target, they used to have an employee bathroom, like most businesses do, where only employees can go.
Yes.
So one day, I think this was around Halloween, because like there was candy like in a break room or whatever. So whatever, I played a prank and I chewed up like some Tootsie Rolls, like enough to like make it like a wad,
Ew.
and I put it into toilet paper and I like mushed it together
Yeah.
and like rolled it around so it kind of like looked like it was poop in a piece of toilet paper.
Okay.
And I threw it next to the toilet on the ground.
Okay.
So it looks like someone wiped their butt, but just threw it on the floor.
Was it big or little?
It was humongous.
Ew.
I gotta find a picture of it because it was kind of funny.
Ew.
But to this day, like nobody really got blamed for it, but like they were just walking around. Everyone's like, "Oh man, whoever, that's disgusting." You know, it's one of the employees because it was the employee bathroom.
They were actually
and,
like talking about
Like
it.
yeah, they were like because it was a big deal. Like we have janitors and everything that have to clean that crap up, literally. But yeah, I just wanted to come clean. It was me, guys. Can't do nothing now. It's been like 15 years
No, it hasn't.
since I worked at Target.
Yes.
How long has it been?
How long have we been together?
Long?
It wasn't 15 years.
I don't know.
11. And did you do
Yeah.
it at the beginning? Because you started Target when we
No,
first
this
got
is like
together.
because I was cool with everybody, so you know what I mean. Like it was like maybe 3.5 years into my employment there, but it was just funny. It was me. Can't do nothing about it now. I mean, it was a Tootsie Roll.
You know, like, I would say maybe like 15, 20 years ago. Okay? Before like GPSs were really a thing.
Yeah.
How did the pizza delivery guys know every single address where to deliver to? Like, you know what I'm saying? Because they couldn't, like, just... That's probably back when we had flip phones. So there was no internet. There was no... How did the pizza delivery guys, like...
Know where everyone lived?
To deliver?
That's a good question.
Did they, like... What was that other, like...
MapQuest?
Yeah, did they...
Like with the paper? Like they literally... For every order, they printed out that little...
They typed it on your big old...
They might have. I don't know. That's actually a pretty good question. If anybody out there...
Used to be one.
Well, you have to be old enough. How old would you say that was, like 15?
I mean, when we had flip phones.
Yeah, because even like in the old, like...
So,
the
2000.
When did pizza delivery start?
They've been around for a while.
When we were kids, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's just crazy. If anyone's old enough out there to let us know how you got the pizzas delivered to someone's house and you had no idea how to get there.
Like, because, like, you'll hear, like, a street.
Yeah.
I don't know where that is, but that's off of yada, 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 like a main road or something, but then you gotta...
Then you got everyone that lives off these back roads these days.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a good question. If you know the answer, write it down below. We haven't took our shot yet. Jingle juice. Ooh.
You lied.
No, I said I was going to take... Well, yeah, I did say the first two.
I heard 5.
5?
Didn't he say 5? The first 5, and he's not going to do shots?
I did not say my first 5. That's a lie. So...
We got proof.
Listen. We'll check the footage. Instant replay. Try to go for like my first 5 without a chaser. Speaking of pranks...
What? We're going back to this?
The whole world... When I say the whole world, I mean the whole world just got hit with the biggest prank in the world. There's a specific dog out there in the world that quit smoking recently.
Ow.
Snoop Dogg.
Ow.
Woof! Snoop Dogg. He's a dog. So when he initially said he's like, I'm done with the smoke. So when someone like him says that, he's talking about weed.
Yeah.
So the whole world was going nuts. He had, like, there was other rappers that were like, yeah, big homie, I'm following suit. He's like, I'm done. He's like, I'm not smoking weed no more. Big ups, homie, whatever. I think it was Meek Mill. Meek Mill is a rapper from Philly. And he was talking about, I'm moving to Dubai. I'm going to stop smoking. This, that, and the third. Everyone was like crazy. The whole world was going to do it. Then,
right after they made it legal.
a good maybe, I think it went on for a good week or so maybe. I'm not sure how long it went on for. Then Snoop Dogg came out with a commercial for a fire pit. It was a smokeless fire pit. So this whole time when he says I'm giving up the smoke, he was talking about the damn fire pit.
He was advertising his fire pit.
Yeah, he was advertising. I don't know if it's his fire pit, but he's the spokesperson. He's on the commercial for it. But that man had the whole world going crazy, had me going crazy, and I'm happy he didn't quit.
I think if he actually like quit, he would probably like die. His body wouldn't know how to function without it.
Yeah, he's definitely like,
sadly,
he's turned himself into a blunt at this point. Like, he's a walking blunt. Speaking of weed, marijuana.
Yeah,
though,
that stuff.
Puffy. On our last episode, remember we were talking about...
Nope, I don't remember.
How it would be cool if, like, jobs would stop testing for marijuana because it's so legal these days. Everyone uses it.
Or, like, how they could test, like, if you've done it within the last couple hours versus...
that's not what I'm talking about, but that same thing. We talked about that.
Yeah.
So, my job recently passed it to where they do not test for marijuana anymore. THC is no longer in our random drug test. You know, if you're a driver on the road,
certain positions, like, you still have to...
Yeah. But so they do not test for marijuana anymore. Well, if you do it at work, you're fired. That's not what I'm getting at. All I'm saying is the world is going to be such a happier place now that people can smoke marijuana and not fear that they're going to lose their jobs.
Yes, I agree.
Yeah. And it's just so ironic that, you know, this thing got passed like a week ago, and the other day I got pulled for a random drug test. So we'll see if I have a job when I go back or not.
We might be relying on you guys to hit that subscribe
so
button
if I don't
watch a little bit harder, a little bit more.
If I lose my job, this becomes my job. So
we're coming after you.
Make sure you're watching these videos. Make sure you subscribe. Tell your friends about us. Get drunk with us. Yeah. So
take shots with us.
Exactly.
You know it's the holiday season.
Yes, that's the whole reason we're doing this.
No, is it? Woohoo! Stop. So, you know those like white elephant parties? People buy like the stupid gifts or something like that or whatever.
Yeah.
I have bought some stupid random, what the heck is that, gifts. Not necessarily gifts, but like stuff for me over the years that have actually turned into pretty worthy stuff.
I won't say worthy, but beneficial.
Okay, there we go. I'm sorry.
Because the one thing you bought for yourself, I don't think you bought it for me. I think I wanted one.
Heck, I bought it for myself.
I don't know if the specific name for it, but it's like a machine, and it's like a blade.
It's a handheld like buzz cutter.
So for instance, like for people that wear hats, like me, I'm a hat guy. I wear snapbacks, fitteds. When they start to get the old, but when they start getting like more used, they get like that fuzzy, like fuzz
like
balls,
that.
yeah. And it's like a little, it's a fuzz shaver. So you just literally turn it on, glide it across wherever the fuzz is, and it gets rid of it. It makes it look brand new. Like it turned like a 3-year-old looking hat into like maybe a year-old hat. Like it makes it.
But you can use it like for hoodies, like when they come out of the dryer and like this part's like worn, you fuzz it off.
What else have you bought?
Well, that drink thing that I bought a couple years ago. Remember that mixer that became real popular?
Yeah, that thing's pretty cool. Like you turn it on, it's like a portable mixer.
Blender,
like you just turn it on. You stick it in first, then turn it on. So if you turn it, because I've done this before. If you turn the mixer,
that sounded so wrong.
It does, but if you turn it on before you stick it in, all the liquid is just gonna squirt everywhere. We're not talking about the vibrator. It's literally a blender. Like, hold on, I'll go get it.
You're back.
Yeah. I had to go get it just to prove that we're not talking about a vibrator. It's literally this thing here. The thing spins and you put it in your cup and then, yeah.
So I've actually had another one for a good couple years and
Yeah, but
would use it and everything else. But something happened to that one, so I had to buy a new one. But like,
yeah, somebody liked that one so much that they used it for everything. And I think I might have accidentally dipped like the electric part into the water. I think, but
I mean,
we got a better one.
Things happen. Nothing lasts the way it used to.
No, but it's definitely more expensive.
That was like $10.
That.
But like that $10 goes a long way. Like for that instance,
It definitely
$10
does.
worth of gas. I don't think so.
Yep.
Some gadget things are worth it.
Yeah, they may seem dumb because I used to talk crap about the shit that I'm using more than she does now.
Pretty much.
It's just it's just one of those, not like don't judge a book by its cover, but
Kind
don't
of.
don't knock it till you try it.
Yeah.
You know, if you try it and then you don't like it, that's why I tell the kids like with food, like, oh, it doesn't look good, man. Put that shit in your mouth. It tastes great. I don't know if you guys seen. I got decorated my beard for this occasion. Got these little ornaments on my beard.
For this
You know what I'm saying?
occasion?
Yeah. Oh, speaking of my beard, someone at this table that is not wearing a Santa Claus hat needs to stop snitching.
What did I do?
You be snitching a lot on me. Like, when people be giving you compliments, I don't say shit. I just let you glorify in your compliments, you know. Hey. But whenever I get a compliment, you have to step in and be like, say something about it. For instance, this is what I'm talking about. One day, we were at the bar at Applebee's having a good time. We were on a little date. I was feeling myself. And there was an older gentleman that was sitting across from us with his woman. And he was like, man, he was talking to me. He said, dude, he said, your beard looks great. He's like, how do you get it lined up so nicely? And I was trying to be all cocky. I'm like, man, it's just the way I do it. And she goes, no, he's got a beard tracer at home. He just puts it like this and goes like that. And I'm just like, what the fuck? Let me shine in my glory, man. It be your own people, man. That's just how it is. That's life. That's why she ain't getting nothing for this Christmas. I haven't even started shopping.
Not even pots and pans?
No, I ain't getting you shit. I think I'm actually
sorry.
done with all my Christmas shopping, to be honest. I was done with that before December, I believe. I think the whole month of November.
I think we are done. I think like
I'm talking about for like you, like even you. I'm done for you.
you're never done.
Yeah, facts. I Christmas shop for you all year.
You actually told me not to buy myself a gift because you were gonna buy it. So it's
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did.
No, I didn't.
You said you don't have much on your list this year, so don't buy that. I'll buy it for you.
No, I didn't.
I really hope you're joking. I got a joke for you.
I
What?
didn't bring nothing.
Okay, I got one.
Okay.
What does a gingerbread man put on his bed?
Gingerbread?
No. Cookie sheet.
A cookie sheet?
Yeah. Get it? Because his bed, like, is the pan that you stick them in the oven with?
Get out of here with
No!
that. No, that one doesn't do it. I get it though, but that one didn't tickle me. I'm sorry.
He tickle you.
It's a good one though. It has potential.
Can we talk about something like on the X-rated version?
On the X-rated.
I think it's X-rated. What is that like?
Porn?
Like not that far, but yeah.
Okay, rated R. Yeah, sure.
That word. Why do men name their junk? We don't name ours.
I don't
And
know.
you always pick like a man name.
It's like we treat it like it's our little friend, like our little, not a pet.
It's
Like
a
it's,
pet.
yeah, like it's our little friend. He's there. I'm there for him. He's there for me.
Oh, is he?
Sometimes things get hard, and then
Don't
you have to
they?
work them out. I don't know.
So like, do you
I just-
ask
I
your
think-
friends like what their names are? Like, what's your pet's name?
We don't talk about it to each other.
No, you don't.
No.
So should I name mine?
That's your personal choice. Is
So
that-
like when you're doing stuff, do you be like, oh Johnny boy,
I don't say it like
not Johnny,
that, like-
but like, you
like
know.
here's little Freddie.
But like everybody's got the same name,
No, they don't.
like close, like the little like.
How many men do you know that have names for the junk?
Doesn't every man name their junk?
I don't know. I don't talk about it. You're just going off of me. Now you're telling them what I do.
They all name your junk.
I don't know what they do.
You gonna find
I
out?
just know what I do. I don't know if you guys out there Why are we talking about penis now? If you name your junk, let me know, because now I feel like I'm the only one in the world that does it.
I'm sorry for putting you out there.
Since you want to know why men name their junk, which I don't know if they do now, why? I know this is something that all women do for a fact, because
No, you don't.
everyone that I've been with has done this. Why do women insist on taking men's hoodies or shirts or clothes and wearing them?
Step one is the smell.
There's
For
steps
me.
to it.
For me, like the first thing I can think of is for the smell.
What's it smell like?
You. Like when we're like not together, I can go,
Oh, it's Fred.
no,
Oh,
I don't want to smell. Fred don't have clothes.
yeah, it's true.
It's like soft, worn in. It's not like a new hoodie. And I feel like first, like women tend to get their size clothes.
I was gonna say, because most people that I've heard from before say like they do it because it's almost like wearing a blanket.
Yeah.
Like it's oversized. It's cozy. You got room in it.
Yeah, it's not their
warm.
size, but I wouldn't say we wear it. I don't wear mine out the
Right.
house.
Well, I'm gonna tell you something about myself.
Oh Lord, here we
A
go.
long time ago, we're married now. I can bring up something from my past. It's really not that serious. But a long time ago, I dated this girl. She was a chunky girl. She was a big girl. So she wore my size clothes.
Okay.
I flipped the Uno reverse card,
You wore her clothes.
and I took her hoodie. She had a nice hoodie too. It was like a Hollister hoodie or something, like back in this was like back when like preppy clothes were like in style.
Yeah.
I stole her hoodie
Why'd you do that?
because it looked nice.
Was that the only reason?
Yeah,
So it's
If-
karma.
yeah. Like I think I just got y'all back for all the women in the world that has stolen clothes. I
One time.
I got payback.
We do it 10 times more than that one time. a day.
Also,
Currently, I don't. Yeah.
she was a lesbian.
What does that mean?
I turned her straight.
You like keep up with her now?
No,
How do you know she didn't go back? How do you know she didn't play you?
because I stole her hoodie.
Oh.
All I'm saying is, man, I got one back for us.
Just
one
one
to like
compared to like our
thousands.
exactly. But it's rare that men and women as a couple or whatever either wear the same size or in your case like the men wear the same size as their woman. Like
Well, I was gonna say, no offense, because I don't body shame anybody. I'm fat too, but when she's fat like me, she has no reason to wear my clothes because her clothes that she wears are the same size as mine.
or you just buy less clothes and y'all wear like the same thing.
We just have the same wardrobe.
Yeah.
Just go through pants,
Pants, like
pants,
you wear a
shirts,
dress.
bras.
Yeah, like you
thongs.
just wear it all.
Yeah, might as well. I don't think I've ever talked about this on here, but I know I told you because I was like excited about it. But remember when I met Travis Kelce? Like that was like years ago.
Yeah.
I know we talked about Travis Kelce like a while back with him and Taylor Swift. I think that was the last episode. It was the weirdest place to be in because we were like at like a batting cage place. It was me and a couple buddies, and
You guys were just like out, bro.
yeah, bromancing, just chilling. And then one of my friends was like, "Dude, I think that's Travis Kelce," and it was. Now me being an Eagles fan, I would have loved to meet Jason Kelce, but Travis was pretty cool. He was a nice guy. He wasn't we all didn't like hover him. We just, talked for a second, got a quick picture and just went about our business.
Yeah.
Cuz for me, when I meet celebrities or somewhat famous people, I try to treat them like they're real people.
Yes.
Like conversate with them, ask them, "Hey, how's your day been?" Like just stuff like that cuz they're true people.
Yeah.
Like when we met AJ Styles and like all them wrestlers when we went and took our daughter to wrestling. Just anytime we do that, we just talk to them like real people. We don't like, "Oh man, I'm a huge fan." You say you are, but like I just want them to realize there are people out there in the world that just are genuine. And
Yeah.
speaking of, I guess Travis Kelce and Jason Kelce, the Kelce brothers, the NFL, there's rumors going around that they're going to try to ban the brotherly shove. Do you know what that is?
Nope.
It's that thing that all the Eagles do, like where
Oh, that move.
like it's a play. It's pretty much like a quarterback sneak,
Right.
but they all just bombard through the line.
Yeah.
But they're trying to take that out the NFL. Like I guess they're saying it's not fair or anything, but
You can easily...
all the other teams are still doing it. They're just not succeeding at it.
Yeah,
It's just the fact that our quarterback is strong as shit.
And can do it.
Our center, Jason Kelsey, is strong as shit. Like, he's basically the one that Jalen Hurts gets behind when they run, because he's right there in the center.
Right.
He jumps up and everyone just shoves him. That's why it's called the brotherly shove. If they ban that, that's gonna be crazy, because that move, that play has gotten us out of some holes.
But all it takes is, okay, they ban that, but then you tweak it a little, it's back out there again.
You don't got another shot, do you?
I can in a minute.
When I die,
which isn't gonna be for a long, long time.
I want you to bury me in an Eagles hat. I gotta make that like a note somewhere. This could be it. This is me, Robert Spots, the second, saying that when I die, I want to be wearing an Eagles hat.
Just that? Because
I want clothes on. I don't want my little dick to be out.
You've joked with me before. So, for the most part, you sleep naked.
Yeah.
For the most part. And you're like, if I die in my sleep, can you put clothes on me before you go 911?
Exactly. Look, I do not want a paramedic to come look at my lifeless body and seeing my little pecker like, damn, he must be lucky he died. Just playing. I don't want no one to see my little pecker or my hairy ass.
How many peckers have you seen?
How many what? How many do I have?
No, how many have you seen?
I don't know. I see too many. More than I want to see. That's because I work with a shit ton of men, and they be... we ain't talking about that. Let's just take the shot. Take the shot and move on with life. Cheers.
Since it still is like the holiday season type stuff. So, in our state and the next state, so Delaware and Maryland.
Yeah.
They got rid of what? Plastic bags.
Oh, yeah.
So.
Save the turtles.
If you don't necessarily bring your own bag, well, so they got rid of the plastic bags. Then they brought out brown bags.
Right.
Well, now, most stores don't have the brown bags. They just have like the...
They got like them like cheap like...
reusable bags.
Yeah, that you have to pay for.
Yes, which are like 50 cents, roughly, per bag.
Yeah, I don't know how much.
I mean, roughly, because I've seen some stores cheaper and some stores more expensive.
Right.
And then some stores even charge 15 cents for the paper bags. So you want to get rid of plastic.
But then they want to try to make money off of it too by charging you for other bags. That's where they're upcharging people, because they know stores stop using them. They know people are going to want these. And yes, it's a one-time purchase, so it's better than spending 15 cents every time you go shopping or for every bag you need.
But like when I go out shopping with, like, let's say your mom, either I'll remind her, hey, bring your bags, or if I don't remind her, she's paying the 50 cents and she usually gets like 3 bags.
Right. Like, it might not seem like a lot, but like, it does add up.
It does add up, and are we really saving the plastic?
Restaurants and stuff keep going back and forth. Like, one minute they're using paper straws, the next minute they got plastic straws back out. So it's like, are you really trying to save the turtles, or are you just trying to look like you're doing good for the
environment?
Yeah, environment.
But like, it's so like hypocritical. Like it hits itself. What's that word? Like controversial, like, or like...
Yeah, contradicting.
Contradicting.
Yeah.
Y'all get annoyed with me because I'm like, nope, bring the bags in the store.
Well, no,
I have to use my big purse to carry all the little...
Right.
Just to carry extra bags.
It does work, and it does help out, because then, like, we're not worried about throwing trash away, like the bags. Like,
yeah.
I mean, for instance, when we get the brown bags, because there's sometimes where we'll forget to bring a bag in, or you don't have them on you or whatever, and we just decide to go shopping.
Yeah.
Then we'll have to use like 8 brown bags, but then when we bring them home, take the groceries out, now it's our responsibility to recycle them.
Yeah.
It's more of a...
And we don't get recycling, so either we have to take them to the dump or...
Yeah, pretty much it.
I don't try to 100% bug him, but...
I actually did something pretty productive this year for Christmas.
You bought a reusable bag?
We've been here, we lived here for what, 7 years? How long we lived here? 6 maybe?
Yeah, about 6.
And we have never really decorated the outside of our house for Christmas. Like we put like wreaths out there, garland. Got a little a candy cane lights that just like go into the ground. But this year I actually hung lights on the roof, and if you know me, I'm afraid of heights. So that was very terrifying. I was up there, I was shaking.
And we don't live in a two-story house. Like, it's like
no, it doesn't matter what the size is.
No.
I don't care if it's 5 feet off the ground. I don't like being off the ground. That ladder could have fell at any moment. I'll be up there dangling from the Christmas lights, hanging off the gutter, and then the first thing you do is try to take a picture of me. But I'm proud of myself. I think I did a pretty good job for my first time. You know, just it's one of the things like when.
Like you're a homeowner?
when you take a step back and look at the little things in life, it's like I came a long way from where I used to be.
Yeah.
And there's people that vouch for me. Like when I tell people that I meet these days now, like for instance, some people at work, when I tell them the things that I've done in my past, the things that I've been through, and just how I used to live, like, man, there ain't no way you ever did that. You ain't never sold drugs. You ain't never did. I'm like, I kind of wish I didn't, but that's a part of my story that makes me who I am today. Sometimes you have to go through the mud, you know, to get to the diamond. You know what I'm saying?
But you don't just tell anybody that.
No, but sometimes you start at the bottom, you got to get at the top somehow. But it's about the journey. Life is a climb, but the view is great. I'll tell people that at any time, anywhere, that song by Miley Cyrus.
I was gonna tell them
if they know
song. Where they came from.
Oh, well, they do now. What?
I love you.
I love you too.
I'm proud of you every day, and it doesn't get old telling you.
Thank you. That's another thing I want to talk about.
Okay.
Ladies, as big of an asshole your men can be sometimes, that they can be hard-headed, they can be sometimes non-verbal. Sometimes men just want to be left to themselves sometimes and just to try to decompress their days or sometimes their weeks that they've been going through. But it wouldn't hurt sometimes to let your man know that you are proud of them and that they are doing good, because it does so much for our hearts, even if you don't think it does. Just for the simple fact that we go through our days, like I said, days, weeks, sometimes months, and we feel unappreciated because a lot of our work and things that we do for our homes, for our work, for the jobs, just anything, it's almost like it's supposed to be expected from us, like that it's not us, putting our lives on the line, or taking time out of our days, out of our schedules, just to do the things that to the world it looks like we're supposed to do this, but it would be nice to feel appreciated more in the world. I know I do. Clearly, she just said she appreciated me.
Almost every week, I do say I do appreciate you.
Yeah.
Multiple times a day, I do say I love you.
Yeah,
Come home to us safely,
Just show your man some love. Give him an extra hug, an extra kiss, an extra blowjob.
I was gonna wipe my tears, but
I mean, you can. But life's hard out here for men. A lot of people don't like to speak about it. I don't like to speak about it. We just do so much, and we don't want no help because we're men. We don't ask for help. It's just in our DNA. I don't know why. Because as much as we do, we don't show when we are hurting. We don't tell people when we are hurting because we don't want to be vulnerable in those situations. But we fight through it. We get through it, and
it's emotional.
We just do it every day. It's definitely a roller coaster. It goes up and down. There's bad weeks. There's bad months. There's just be nice. Like I said earlier, spread happiness, love, peace, positivity, and the world.
You never know what anybody's going through, whether if it's even in your own house.
Right. The world would be a better place if we would be better people. Simple as that. If somebody doesn't really believe in your religion, don't hate that person for it. You know, you can still be friends with that person. Everyone's allowed to have different views. If somebody is gay, you don't gotta hate them for it. I've had plenty of gay friends my whole life. I've had one that wanted to fuck me. But he knew his boundaries, and we were still friends. He knew I wasn't gay. He knew I didn't like him like that, but we were still friends. I don't know if he was keeping me around just in case he could be like, "Hey, Rob, are you ready yet?"
You can always
But
change
I don't care. He was still one of the coolest gay guys I've ever met. We got gay people in our family. We love you just as much as anybody else. We even though our religion sometimes not sometimes, it says not to, believe in that or support that, but I still support family as much as I love my, God and this and that and the third. I'm a human being, and I know in order for humans to get along with each other, we have to show love towards each other no matter what.
Amen.
And the world doesn't do that. It just sucks. But on that note,
it's
I think
a
I'm
shame
taking a
because
shot.
they don't know what they're doing to that person inside. We all have thick skin, but underneath.
Yeah, and it's just it doesn't even have to be that much. Just for I said it to you the other day, or maybe a week ago. You said you didn't notice, but I did because I observe everything. I'm an observationist, I guess, is that the word? Like that's someone that just doesn't really say much, but just watches the room. Like they can read a room. We're at Chick-fil-A one day ordering food, and we were in line, and all you did was just ask the lady how her day's been so far. And like I swear to you that everyone like in behind her just looked over, and they were just they looked like confused, like shocked that somebody would stop to ask somebody that. Because that's almost like, when you work retail, you kind of have your script. Have a good day. How you doing? But you say how you doing, but you don't have any meaning behind it. You're not really caring about how they're doing. You just want to get them in your line and out. You genuinely asked her how her day was, and you got that much. You just have a genuine, like a real conversation with them. Kind of like how I was saying, like when we meet wrestlers and
she was
celebrities.
having a rough day that day to where like.
Right, that could have turned her day around. Made her happy.
When you have bad days and then have to.
Yeah, just like you have to fight through it. It's a sad part of life, and like I said, I feel like it's definitely harder on men because we have to try to hide it. Because I feel like men have done this to themselves their whole lives. Like
they have to have that manly.
You don't want to seem like you're not a man because you can't work through a problem. Like with my anxiety and stuff, like I don't talk about it that much, but when I do, like it's hard. You get them people that say, "Oh, that's nothing." You like not like you're doing it for attention,
never been in their shoes.
Like everybody goes through emotions differently. Like everyone is traumatized by different situations in life.
And it's the little things that can traumatize you rather than...
Right, just like a sound or a memory or whatever.
Well, that's like military. The fireworks...
Yeah, like that sets off
put them in a different mental state. But to others that haven't been on the other line of it, like, oh, it's fun, it's great, but we have military people in our family that can't stand fireworks.
Yeah,
that
changes everything.
You just want to give everybody a big hug. Yeah. Like, it'll be okay.
I try to keep my life as far away from negativity as possible. I don't like anything negative because I don't want to be brought down any more than I'm already bringing myself down in a sense. Like
and you've even asked me, like, if I'm going through a situation, like, you'll ask me, well, what was positive about it?
Well, yeah, it's because like I don't want to focus on the negative. I can't. You can't.
Yeah.
The negative, it will, if you keep focusing on it, that's what you're gonna
adapt to.
Yeah, adapt to. What's that word? Like attract. Yeah.
Yeah.
If you keep your mind focused on negative situations, that's what your mind is going to attract to, and you're just gonna go to that instantly, even when like it almost makes you blind to anything that's positive. I'm gonna take a shot, and we're gonna talk about something else now. I want to talk about Kim Kardashian. You know who she is?
Kind of. Is that the mom? Or is
I mean, I think they're all mothers now.
No, but like, is that like
that's
the grandmother, like the main?
I think Kim's just like the main character. I don't know how you would explain it because they're not famous. They have a show called Keeping Up with the Kardashians. It's like a reality show. I think it's their dad or their uncle or somebody was like a lawyer in the O.J. Simpson case back in the day.
That's all they're famous
for? And their mother, well, their father, their stepfather, his name used to be Bruce. Now his name's Caitlyn. He had a sex change.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's Caitlyn Jenner now. But there was a video on, I think it was on one of their shows, but I saw it on TikTok because I don't watch their show. Keep that on file. The producer was asking Kim Kardashian's daughter, how do you feel about the work that your mother does? The daughter straight up says, what does she do?
No.
Like, and it's funny because we've said that before. Kids will say the darndest things. They'll rat you out to the world and they'll straight up, they won't care about it. But she had a legitimate question. She's like, well, what does she do?
Yeah.
How did my mom become famous? And I've talked about this before with some buddies of mine. I mean, she's literally, I feel the reason her name is as big as it is, she had a sex tape a long time ago with a famous singer named, not RJ, Ray J. That's how her name blew up to be.
Who's Ray J?
He's a singer. Yeah, you don't even know who he is.
I told you guys, I live under a rock.
We can watch the tape later. But, it's just like crazy because like her and her family are making all this money off of just dumb shit, but she's famous just because she, in a sense, had a sex tape with a singer. Now her whole life, like, she's dating rappers, basketball players. I was laughing my ass off when the daughter straight up goes, well, what does she do? Because there's no way you can hide.
But that's traumatizing to the daughter, like, when she gets older, though.
Well, yeah, like, the daughter's going to get, well, she is older. She's, like, maybe 13 now, but, like, she's going to have kids or, I won't say even parents, but they're going to be like, oh, I saw your mom naked. I don't think I could ever get into, like, I guess, like, the porn industry or anything. Like you said, then the kids get older and then they see it. You can't hide it.
No.
You can barely hide having sex in your house these days.
What do you mean?
I'm saying, like, you can't hide having sex in your own house. Fucking kids wake up the next morning. What was all that banging in your room?
Well, I kind of want to ask now a question based on what I asked earlier.
Which one?
So the question I asked earlier, like, about naming your friend, your other half. Is there an age where you should stop giving him attention?
No.
So a 70-year-old.
Yeah.
He's... Oh, needs attention.
That thing's always going to need attention. Whether it be from himself or the doctor.
What? What the hell is the doctor going to do?
What?
He moved.
Did you do that?
No.
For real?
I did not. Did he move? He was always, like, inside. He moved. I'm afraid to, like...
Anyway. That's creepy.
What attention is a doctor gonna give?
I'm saying, like, medical attention.
Oh.
Like, I'm pretty sure when I'm 70, I'm still gonna be wanking it. If you ain't doing nothing.
Alright, I think we're gonna stop it here. Fred needs some medical attention. So, thanks everybody for watching. Don't forget, spread that holiday cheer.
Spread them cheeks.
Thanks for turning in to, I don't know.
Turning in?
Thanks for calling 9 Fun Fun.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna show you how to do a proper outro here. Alright. So we want to thank you guys for tuning in to another episode of Shots with Spots. We wish you guys a very Merry Christmas. And we hope you guys get to enjoy the holidays. Never forget the reason of the season. Jesus Christ is the reason we are here. And we will see you guys next time. Cheers. Jingle juice.